My mom was one of my favorite person. Like she was my leader and a role model. She used to tell the story in her art. She inspired me, like doing that work. Painting used to do for landscaping or flower. Loved the way she used to paint, and I looked up to her. Not only my mom, but my best friend, and even though she abandoned us when we was little, and when my father passed away, I never seen my mom after the bad, the bad accident that caused my family to be all apart. I seen my brothers, 3 brothers left, and I was left with my sister and just myself, but not knowing where my mom went and my brothers. When I was living at Loretta back in '86 with my partner, well, he's from there and his family from Loretta. Ever since I left my community, I'm originally from Nuka, and my family are from there, my grandmother, grandfather, my mother, my father. But ever since I left to be with my partner, I was praying, where's my mom? I never seen him when I was little. He went away drinking, drowning her sorrow, and never looked back for me and my little sister. But I was praying, praying and asking God, bring my family back together. I just thank the Lord that when I went back '95, I heard that my mom was close to Catherine with my sister's 3 kids and my brother. God had a plan for me to go back to Beswick in '95 so that I can be with my mom. And then '96, '97, that's when my mom came and stayed with me at Beswick. So all that time I was missing my mom and my family, but I seen God brought my family back together. She called my name and she told me, you forgive me for what I've been doing, forgive me for what I've done. I left you with your sister and I went away. And I was gonna, just ignore her, but I felt the love of God, and I felt that deep inside God was saying, accept her back and love her for who she is to you. She's your mother. And prayed, and we prayed together, forgive one another and showed each other that love. And then we were staying at Beswick for nearly 10, 20 years now. And she became like an artist now, coming to Darwin and doing painting with Telstra Award. And she died in 2014, but she had a lot of time, me and her. But I thank God, bringing my family back together was one of the miracles I seen God do in my life, bringing that unity and love. And through, being led by His Holy Spirit, it's telling me, pray and ask God, show me where my mom, and she heard God speaking to her, God was pointing a direction for her to go back to Beswick. And that's when we came back together. I'm Loretta, George, and I'm originally from Nuka, and my mother's family are from there. 12 kids my grandmother had. Was inspired by my grandmother because she was a loving old lady, loved the Lord. Yeah, so my grandmother and my grandfather were like mission leaders, helping people in the community at Nuka. My family are all in Beswick. My children are from there and my partner. I have 3 boys with their own children. My eldest son has 2 girls and 1 boy. My second eldest has one girl. My third eldest have one boy, and my youngest daughter, she has no kid yet. The hardest time I had was when I find my kids and family, like when we are fighting each other in the community with other family members. Sometimes I get upset or feel bad, but we need to show them, how to love and have that unity and forgiveness towards one another. The people most helpful in my life was my partner and my mom and some of the Christian leaders that normally come in visit us, from town, coming alongside, helping us to grow, as a church leader and community member, being there for young people and married couple, My younger days, like when I was 11 or 12, back at Nuka, but I didn't know who this Jesus was, just going to Sunday school, singing, listening to old Michael Humbly or one of them elders, sharing that word. But then when I was getting older and older, having my own family and having to come to college, step by step, I was finding who this person was in my life, What ought I do to accept you, And then I felt in my heart the Holy Spirit was speaking to me. Accept Christ in your life. I was just talking, I thought it was just coloring pictures, going to service, hearing Christian music. But accepting in my life, I didn't know that until the Holy Spirit led me. And I changed my life when I accepted Jesus when I was going to college. Found Jesus really close to him when I had struggled in my life where my partner nearly died, and then I nearly lost him. I learned to wait, patiently. But when I heard the Holy Spirit speaking to me, I felt that I wanted to go more deeper and go have more deeper relationship with him. That's what I felt Jesus was close and changed my life. For the future, I hope to see more young people, come to know the Lord, and for people, to have that unity, love, and forgiveness in the community.